Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Standardized test. Tes standarisasi. Definition standardized test. Standardized tests are empirically documented tests. They have a high of degrees of standardization. B. There are two types standardized tests. And number one, assignment test. Focus on knowledge and skill student in school. Number two, aptitude test. Focus on potential maximum achievement of student and my measure intellectual aptitude. Although aptitude tests or assignment tests are theoretically different, the results are so highly correlated that both might be considered assignment tests. C. Example of standardized tests. Number one, TOEFL or Test of English as Foreign Language by Educational Testing. Number two, MLET Modern Language Aptitude Test by Jones B. Carroll and Stanley M. Sapone. 3. OPT Oxford Placement Test by David Allen.
B. Advantages and weaknesses of standardized tests. 1. Advantages of standardized tests. A. Easily administered and take a little time. B. Provide standard situations that all students require to answer the same questions. C. Provide the permanent record of behavior when they are written. D. The score allows simple comparison between students, schools, districts, states, and nations. E. Carry scientific credibility and tradition. F. Unparalleled for certain purpose. G. High predictive validity. 2. Weakness of standardized tests. A. The content is problematic. B. The range of what tests can assess is limited. C. Little help in identifying students who need either support. D. Are not useful in conducting external curriculum audits. E. Have limited use in assessing student exit outcome. F. Are not helpful in assessing. G. The impact on instruction is problematic. H. Use of test result is limited. Johnson & Johnson 2002 pp 15.4 until 57.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Teacher mode test. Definition of teacher mode test are the tests that given to access student learning to increase student learning. Adalah tes yang diberikan untuk mengakses pembelajaran siswa dan untuk meningkatkan kualitas belajar siswa. Teacher mode tests are written to design for teacher student. Commercially produced or standardized, they tend to be used frequently. Teacher model tests are often unreliable and less valid than standardized tests. There are advantages and disadvantages of teacher model tests. The advantages are reflects instruction and curriculum, sensitive to students' ability and needs, can be made to reflect small change in knowledge, provide immediately feedback about student progress.
The advantage and disadvantage of teacher-made tests are: the main advantage of teacher-made tests is the ability of teacher of design tests that are tailored to the learning objective and class content. The main drawback is that the tests created by the teacher are often narrow in scope and only align with the individual teacher goal. Another advantage is that teacher control the format and can go beyond the traditional multiple choice and true to false assessment used in standardized tests. Teacher can also modify their tests on a more regular basis as needed. The lack of uniformity in teacher-made tests is another drawback. The inconsistencies make it difficult of the school district. Guidelines for teacher-made tests. 1. Constructor test item to reflect instructional objective and desired outcomes. 2. Each student should have a neatly and accurately typed copy of the test. 3. Vary the question types: true, false, multiple choice, matching, completion, short answer, and essay. 4. Divide question type into separate sections. 5. Present each type of item with clear completion instruction and provide the total amount of credit possible for each question. 6. Vary types of question to cover many levels of learning: security, recall, processing, analysis, interrogative, and application. 6. Border the question from simple to complex.